Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. I apologize beforehand if the noise outside is annoying in any way. I just realized they're working outside when I sat down and started to film. I was like, oh. Anyway, I thought I'd make one of those what is the other person thinking type of readings. Like if you're in a confusing situation with someone, let's find out what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what their next move is. Yeah, let's go. Maybe just get like the basics of the situation between Scorpio and their person right now. What is the situation? Okay, Four of Swords and the Moon. So there may be some sort of silence going on between the two of you. Someone taking a break. There may actually also be a breakup here. And it's creating a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and like just in general a lot of feelings with the Moon card. So there was a commitment, but I feel like it may have been broken with the Ten of Swords that we just saw. Oh, and now also the Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups in the bottom. So perhaps someone felt like your situation turned into a chore rather than like a loving, I want to say organic situation. I don't know. Someone feels like it's too heavy, it's too much, maybe it's too many arguments, something feels heavy. Maybe someone just has commitment issues and think it's too much to handle. Yeah. Someone is very upset here over a breakup, and that may be you, Scorpio. This other person may be feeling... Let's see. Let's make that clear. What is Scorpio feeling? What is Scorpio feeling? Oh, okay. Scorpio is feeling Scorpio right now. Okay, I fixed the angle a little bit because I felt like I had no space for the cards. So we have the Devil here with the Nine of Pentacles. Death and Eight of Swords, which, first of all, welcome to your own reading, Scorpio, and also Eight of Swords. There's a lot of there's a lot of anxiety here right now. I feel like I think you think that the other person is super happy right now and that they feel good about this and that they're kind of like, with the Five of Swords, I feel like your perspective on the situation is that you are having a hard time dealing with it, or you're trying to like handle your anxiety and stuff while you're viewing the other person as this Nine of Pentacles. Is kind of like they're just chilling, they're feeling good, they're enjoying this break or whatever that's happening. Damn, it's a lot of noise outside. I sincerely apologize if it's too much noise. I think I will be able to be louder than they are. Anyway, so yeah, and with the Devil, I feel like you are tricking yourself by thinking this. It's kind of like you are obsessing over this thought that like, why do they not care? Let's see. What is Scorpio's person thinking? What is Scorpio's person thinking? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, that's too many cards. I am sorry. Oh, And death. Alright, so you both have death. Perhaps you're both Scorpios, actually, or at least water signs. Someone's here not really expressing their feelings, and they're not really expressing what they are going through here. I feel like you're both going through some sort of transformation, or feeling like something in the situation is making you grow, and it's happening for the both of you. And I feel like you both know what is necessary to take from the situation. Like, there is a reason why things are the way they are, and you both know it. They have a lot of feelings, though, that they are not speaking up about here, Scorpio. Yeah, but they're trying to act cool, I think, with the Temperance. They're not really... It's hard to show as well. If you're on a break, it's hard to know what the other person is thinking or feeling. Perhaps they're posting on social media like they're happy and stuff, but that doesn't really mean... it doesn't show their true inner feelings. It just shows what they're doing right now. So they may put on a brave face here, especially with the Knight, that they are like, they're fine, but they are going through emotions right now, Scorpio. And I feel like they are also thinking of something like, did I do that right? Was I wrong in the situation? I feel like there's some sort of like, was that fair on me? Was that... Or if it's something that you did and they're like, that wasn't fair. I guess we will see. Oh, they're hoping for something. They have some sort of like feeling of hope here. Oh, okay. That's a special little spread. We have Judgment, Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. So, with the Star, I feel like they are hoping that there will be like a... Pages are new beginnings, right? And the 3 of Pentacles, like working together and collaborating here to build something super stable here with the King of Pentacles. And Judgment, like that is a big insight. I feel like they are hoping for you to realize that you are... Because perhaps you are the one who's like, we shouldn't be together. Even though it hurts, we shouldn't be together. And they're like hoping for you to realize that you should be together. Something like that. There's something about wanting to communicate with the Ace of Swords. Wanting to make things clear. Oh, okay. Someone wants to talk about how they are hurt. And maybe someone's words hurt someone as well. Like, I think someone... Okay. I think one of you has made it clear that you don't want to be with the other person. And I kind of feel like it was you, Scorpio. I'm gonna talk about it from your point of view, but the roles can be reversed, but it's just my gut feeling. I kind of feel like you told them in quite the cold way that you are over the situation, that you think it's too much, that it's too much to bear. I don't know, that it's turned into a chore to be with this person, something like that. Like something, you really just laid out all the facts with the Queen of Swords, and this person was like, damn, okay. I think they are way more hurt by this than they lead on. I think they are not really showing it too much because they wanted to act like they are strong. But I think your words really cut deep, Scorpio. Ooh. Yeah, someone is staying strong through the storm here with the Tower showing up as well. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Someone was like hoping for this to be a new beginning, to be something. I feel like it ended before it even started. I feel like someone was like, oh, we're finally going to evolve from, I guess, a situationship into something serious. But then one of you decided to break it off, and now they're trying to act strong. I can't quite tell who is who in this situation, Scorpio. I feel like it may be different for some of you. We have strength. Knight of Wands. Okay. My god, that's a lot of wands. We have Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then we just end up with this 5 of Pentacles. Oh. Okay, the energy right now is crazy. I feel like someone is passionate here, and someone is full of like a deep want to be with the other person. Someone really wants to communicate here with the Ace of Wands. Someone wants to move things forward. I think someone was so ready and so excited to be with the other person. And I think there's a lot of sexual tension, or like there's this fire between you. There's something that's very magnetic and strong. And maybe you can see through that and see that this is maybe you want something long-lasting, Scorpio, and this person can't really give that to you, or you don't see anything serious with them, even though you have a really good time together, even though you have this strong, it's like a current. It's something's pulling you towards each other, but you also realize that it's mostly lust and not that much love. It's not well, there may be love, but I feel like you don't see this person as like partner material in that sense, and this really hurts them. I feel like you were very honest about that you were like, I have a great time with you, I really feel drawn to you, but I also don't see how we would work out romantically. I don't see how we would have a future together, because maybe you want different things, maybe they're too immature for you, maybe they're not good in bed. I don't know, it could be anything like that. It makes you feel like, oh, I don't see anything long term with this person, and it's really hurting them, Scorpio. Like we have the 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles here. They're really upset. Let's see what this person's potential next move is. What is Scorpio's person's potential move? Oh, being anxious. Okay, I feel like they want to come forward to you. Oh. They want to... here is the Queen of Wands. I think this person is viewing you as really charming and witty and fun, attractive, and they feel like they see a lot of potential with you. They see a lot of success with you, and like they would be really happy with you. And I think that they want to make a move and like let you know about it, but I don't think that they will, because look at this. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. This person is so up in their head and they're so anxious about... Oh, and then the 4 of Pentacles peeked out through the bottom. I feel like they're not going to do anything for the time being, not in the near future, because they're so scared of... they're really scared of even like further rejection. I feel like they're already feeling very rejected and hurt and upset. But they are seeing a lot of potential with you, and perhaps they haven't told you this really because they wanted to like be like, oh, that's cool, and then they go home and they're like, damn, and now they're distracting themselves with being with friends and such and showing it off on social media, and you're like, oh, okay, they moved on quickly, but they haven't. What is Scorpio's next move potentially? Oh. I feel like you want to talk with the Page of Swords. I feel like you want to open up for conversation. But at the same time, you also want them to come to you because you are also feeling worry. I feel like there is a strong connection between the two of you, and you're not, you are fond of this person. You just don't see a future with them, but you kind of want to open up for conversation. But like I said, you are also scared of rejection, and you want to feel like you are, I don't know, it's kind of like I already made the decision now, and now I kind of, it's like either you don't want to step on their toes and reach out to them, or it's kind of a little bit of wanting to be in power over in the situation and kind of, I don't know how to explain it really. But with the Empress, people come to them, right? So it's kind of like you're wanting them to talk to you about how they're feeling, but you don't want to have to make the first move either, because it's giving you anxiety. And I understand it's very difficult sometimes when you don't know what the boundaries are really. You don't want to upset the other person. Oh. We have the Page of Wands as well, so, and the Three of Pentacles is back with the King of Pentacles, but also the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So someone is feeling like this is just totally, like this is over. Or someone's perspective of it is that you or they think it's completely done, and that's why they don't want to reach out either. Perhaps you feel like, oh, I ended this and now it feels super awkward to go back and talk to them, but I kind of also want to know, like I want some answers to things. So it's a little bit tricky here because none of you wants to make a move to actually talk to the other person, but I feel like there's a lot of things left unsaid here, and it seems like this person is seeing a lot of potential with you, Scorpio, and you wanting to talk to them. I'm wondering if you're also starting to see that there was potential, or you just feel, it could be that you're just feeling drawn to them because you have that, like, yeah, here we go, King of Cups, Ace of Cups. All right, there is love here. This could potentially be one of those matches where the Lovers and then the Queen of Wands with Temperance. So there's love and there's passion here, but I feel like with Temperance things maybe move too fast. You don't want to jump into anything, and perhaps this is just one of those connections where it feels very deeply, it feels very strongly, but it's not meant to be a relationship, or it's not meant to be in this lifetime, but perhaps you recognize each other from a previous life. Maybe your souls recognize each other because you feel a bit lonely without them and you want to talk to them. I feel like you didn't want to lose this connection. You just didn't want to continue to develop this into something else. You wanted it to be the way it was. Someone may be working here on like a text or something, wondering how to pull it together, wondering how to phrase it so it doesn't come out wrong. Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes here. I think it's just because you're not talking, so that leads to a lot of confusion with the Seven of Cups, and it leads to a lot more questions as well. It's kind of like maybe you're wondering, what did you see in us that I'm not seeing? And they're probably wondering, like, did you not really have any feelings, or what is the deal? Yeah. You're both keeping your emotions to yourself right now. I feel like because it was a very sudden or like a very emotional ending, I would say. And you're both struggling right now. So don't feel like this other person is not thinking about you or not feeling anything, because they are. I think that they really want to be with you, but they can't be with you unless it's romantic or more serious, and you want to be with them because you feel at home with them, but not really anything long term. But you still have questions that you want them to answer, so it's complicated. Because I feel like you both want to talk to each other, but you don't want to stir up too many emotions, I think. And I think it would if you were to contact them. I think it would. I think they would be disappointed if they heard from you and then you still stood by what you said, but it's also unfair to assume that that's, if you want to communicate with them, that that's what you are wanting to communicate, you know what I mean? So if you really feel like you have things to say, at least you could give it a chance, but I don't want you to expect them to take it too well if they are feeling a lot of emotions for you. But they could be open to talk. It really depends. How would the other person feel if Scorpio reached out to them? I feel like they would be happy, but they would still hope for things to move forward with you. So maybe if you said things, yeah, they would be happy to hear from you. I feel like they have things to say as well with the Queen of Swords and the Sun. I feel like they would just be happy to hear from you. But I don't think they can stop themselves from wanting to be with you. This person may be a Cancer. Or a Leo. Yeah. I think you have to be clear with your emotions as well, just so they don't get their hopes up. But yeah, it would be rewarding if you talk to each other. It would be worth it. And some of the weight on your shoulders would be gone. That's for sure. But it's a scary step to reach out after a situation like that, so... yeah. Yeah. Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. I think it would be very good for you to talk to each other. I feel like there's a lot of things left unsaid. I think there's a lot of emotions that need to be talked about and what went wrong, because I think there's a lot of misunderstandings right now, or just things that aren't cleared up. I feel like you were clear, and then because they got so protective of themselves, they kind of just tried to survive in the moment, and then afterwards they had more questions that they want answered, as well as you also have questions that you want answered, but maybe didn't really get a good response or an honest response from them in the moment, because they felt like they because they had their guard up, you know. So yeah, I think if you want to talk to them, you should talk to them, but also be clear about your boundaries, just so that they don't get confused. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, Scorpio. If you feel like this resonated at all, you're very welcome to leave a like and drop a comment. If not, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, and if you resonate with me, you're very welcome to subscribe. Yeah, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, Scorpio. you.